Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Coming to you from inside the CC Rider. I was just texting someone there, and I'm waiting to get to my eye doctor. And I got a call from a subscriber that's a good friend, and she's my age. She's I don't know. She might be 10 years my senior. She's a little older than me, and her husband. He's a little younger. Anyway, the best people in the world, John and Carol. Okay, I can give you the first names. John and Carol are amazing people, like so many of you in my community. They really are. I know if I were to ever meet any more of you than I already have, it would be just amazing of what we could share. And I love meeting new people. And to finally know people, when you meet somebody that's genuinely a good person, cares about you, they like you, you like them, you share, and they want the best for you, they're happy for you, and you reciprocate. It's just amazing. The social life that I've grown from YouTube, it's really amazing. So I won't go into all the details about what I know about them and what they've done for me, which is a lot. It really is. What they've offered to do for me that I just, didn't accept because I went out west and different things. But Miss Carol, okay, she called me after watching this morning's video and said, "I'm livid. I got to tell you, those doctors are telling you wrong. They're just following political correctness. All these foods that they tell you to eat and don't eat, and butter and eggs and all that." She goes, "You eat your eggs. You eat your bacon. You eat your butter. You don't sit there and just gorge it down. But I mean, those things," she said, "you need." She goes, "Yeah, there's truth in that, the starchy things. And those fruits," she says, "they turn into nothing but sugar. Sugar is your enemy," she says. You're like, duh. And bread. You got to get rid of sugar and bread from the diet. And otherwise, eat your heart's desire." She goes, "Just try it. Just eat meat." Now, I want to shout out right now, because I can tell. I know that Jim Bauer, my subscriber, that's his username, never misses a video. Now, I have a lot of comments that are held for review because of keywords or the moderators or something that's mentioned that I don't allow to go in public view. And he's never done anything wrong, but I guess there's a certain keyword he might use occasionally. And so his comments are in there. You might have seen Jim Bauer, but some of his comments are held, as there was for Bubba and Angel Mission and others. And I apologize for that. And I'm trying to work that out to where, actually there's a button I can press that allows you to say whatever you want anytime you want. I discovered that. And I'll be doing that for certain people. I'm so sorry that you take the time to comment to me and it doesn't appear. And you call it getting clipped, or the moderators or YouTube picks it up from the blocked words and stuff. And it's kind of a damned if you do and damned if you don't. If I allowed every single comment, then we'd hear all this noise that we don't want to hear. And there's a lot of noise now. So anyway, back to this thing. Jim Bauer, I think he's been a godsend. Jim Bauer has never stopped telling me about the carnivore diet. He probably types that in every single day. And I got to be honest, I was a little annoyed for a while because I'm like, hey, this video is not even about that, but you're telling me about my glaucoma, about this, about that. And now I see that if I met this individual, probably a super cool person that hasn't stopped. He's like, well, the comment didn't show, or he's not listening, or whatever. I'll just screw him, But no, he keeps telling me. And, I'm a little dense, sometimes I don't get it. And then I think God told me today when Miss Carol called and told me, because she has my number, "Tim, Those doctors, she goes, I don't listen to my doctors. Now, I don't say this, folks, to don't listen to doctors and don't do. But here's another thing I want to get onto. Forget the diet. The diet, I'm going back to eating my no bread and no sugar. I got to get rid of that. I got to get rid of that. So those can of biscuits, they're going in the trash. The creamer, no more. A little milk, a little half and half maybe. No more sugars. You know you can't believe a damn thing I say, but I'm going to try. I really am. Because I know, and I've always known, that those two, and these fruits, they turn into nothing but sugar. I know people, oh yeah, but that's the good sugar. Well, fruit can make you fat. So I'm going to try this carnivore thing. I'm just going to start eating meat. Just meat. I don't care if it's red, white, green. If it's meat, I'm eating it. And my eggs. Protein, baby. So moving on from that. Now I want to talk to the community about my eye surgery. Folks, I got to be at the doctor in a few minutes, so I got to make this quick. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do these drops anymore. The first surgery was a fail, but this doctor says it was no harm, no foul. There was nothing damaged in my eye. It just didn't work. But since then, the vision has gotten worse, but I'm wondering if it's not from the side effects or from taking so many of these darn eye drops. You know, I got 4 eye drops that I'm taking, and I've got 2 more that he wants me to start pre-surgery and then after for like forever and then wean off of it. I don't want to do it. I'm thinking that I look like I'm hungover and been on a binge all night, every night. My eyes are embarrassing. They're very red. And you can't use Clear Eyes and Visine because that doesn't mix well with the drops. And I don't like having, red eyes. So I wear the sunglasses. But today it's cloudy. And I don't like making videos where my eyes are red. So I'm going to have a heart-to-heart. And I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to go with what nudging I get from God. I don't know if I want to do the surgery. I don't know if I even want to continue these drops. They say, oh, but your eye pressure is going to go up. Your eye is going to blow up. You're going to have a heart attack in your eye and you'll be blind. Well, Miss Carol told me they wanted to put her on some eye drops and she read the side effects. A lot of people, they just want to give you medication. These doctors, they push medication. That's all they do, push medication. And while medications, penicillin, antibiotics, and things are proven to do good and will cure things, a lot of it, they have these side effects. And so Carol says, these side effects I started reading, she says, it's not worth it. I'll go blind first. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to take that advice or whatever. If you've seen her, she's got more energy. She's not overweight. She's got all her faculties. She's sharp as a tack. She runs circles around John. Anybody. She called me last night and told me about getting my crock pot out and start putting that meat in there and a Vidalia onion and the peppers and some olive oil and a little bit of chicken broth and all these things that the doctor's telling me, just go with all these vegetables 4 times a day. And that's good. No doubt about it. But I'm going to talk to this eye doctor right now. And I don't even know if I want to do these eye drops anymore. Not to mention they cost a lot of money, but that's not it. I need you to pray. I'm going to pray. And I'm looking to be and hear a silent voice nudging me as to if I should do this or not. He's already told me that I'm still going to take eye drops, even if I do the surgery. Is it something he wants to do for money? Is it something I really need? Is it something that's not going to help? It's just going to be, a waste of time. I'm going to be under anesthesia and they're going to go in my eye. Are these eye drops? What side effects are there? I've never read. But that's what people don't know. They take these pills and elixirs and things that these doctors push on you, and you don't even read the side effects. Now, I know a lot of people that do. I know one person specifically, and she won't take anything if it even starts reading side effects that she doesn't like. And Miss Carol, I guess, is the same way. And Jim Bauer says that you know, the carnivore diet and all these natural things. And you know what Miss Carol said? You know, back in the cowboy days, they killed and ate meat to survive, to kill their hunger, and they filled themselves up. You know, they didn't have, you know, they did. I mean, they had vegetables and stuff, but they just ate meat to survive, and they got by. So all this, don't eat red meat, don't eat this, don't eat that, I believe her. So I'm going to go have this heart-to-heart with this doctor right now, and I'm telling you, I'll tell you when I'm done what I'm going to do. And I'm telling you right now about these eye drops. He's not going to like what I'm going to say. He might even get an argument with me. He might say, well, what do I know? I'm just a doctor. But I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this putting my life on hold. I'm tired of this day and night taking these drops, talking about the rest of my life. I'm tired of where this eye is, I can't even hardly see out of it. And I think it's because of the drops. If the drops were to keep the pressure low and the, what do you call it? The glaucoma was kept in check and not spreading any worse, then I wouldn't have this worse vision that I obviously think that I have from 6 months ago. So, anyway, I feel better. How about you? Crush it!